everybody, and welcome to episode 25 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we travel to the Emirates to take on them lot down the road. And frankly, it is a massive week for us in Europe and at home. Can we come out on top today and set us up nicely for Bayern Munich? Let's have a look at the two results we've had since we've last been together. After losing to Manchester City and the international break, we dusted ourselves down in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup and made it through to the semi-finals. We did fall behind in this one, but Brendan Johnson and Conor Gallagher scored the goals to send us through to the last four. But last time around, we have some work to do in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. We lost by 2-1 in Munich. Dejan Kulusevski had put us in front. Michael Olise and Upamecano, though, turned it round for Bayern Munich, meaning there's work to be done in London. So here are the results from the rest of the quarter-finals in the FA Cup as Leeds beat Everton, West Brom lost to Newcastle, Liverpool beat Norwich City, and there's us beating Brentford. And you can already see who our semi-final opponent is. We take on Liverpool, Newcastle take on Leeds. And our Premier League position hasn't changed. We have stayed in 5th place. Obviously, we've not played a game since we were last together in the Premier League, but we are without a win in 5. Completely the wrong time of the season to do it, because Newcastle have closed the gap to 3 points. Now, we do still have a game in hand, but we need to start winning again. And it's going to be very tough today at the Emirates, because they have an incentive to go back to the top of the table. They would have played a game more than Manchester City, but Manchester City only drew with Fulham last night. Aston Villa are in 3rd on 69, Liverpool on 67, so it's between the 4 of them now. We are just kind of going to try and consolidate that Europa League place and hope that last year, when we got into the Champions League finishing 5th, it will happen again this year. Not ideal, but it's what we are at the moment. Down at the bottom, speaking of sides that can't win, Bristol City, although they have picked up 1 win in 5, but they are bottom of the table. Leeds second from bottom. Leicester without a win in 5. Sunderland also without a win in 5 are 3 points ahead of them at the moment. Fulham's draw with Manchester City, although they've played a game more than everybody around them, has pulled them away a little bit more. So, it is 2nd against 5th at the Emirates. Let's have a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups as Hines starts in goal for Arsenal. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Gonzalez, Odegaard, Rice, Wanyeri, Saka, with Havertz leading the line for them. As we start with Nubel in goal, Williams, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, Gray, Gallagher, Sarr, Kulusevski, Grealish, with Dominic Solanke leading the line. Lucas Bergvall on the bench. Because the young man has played a lot of football recently, and I'm saving him for Wednesday night. Now, we have a very bad record at the Emirates. We haven't won there since 2010 in the league. In the League Cup 2017, last time we won at the Emirates, Dele Alli scored that beautiful chip over the keeper. So yeah, our record here is not great. And when we need a win to set us up nicely for Wednesday night, it's going to be a tough old day. But the white ball is back. All is right with the world. Summer is on the way. Will it be coming faster than I think it will be? A pivotal week for us. Obviously, we have got that FA Cup semi-final to come, but it's against Liverpool, and it was the worst draw out of the 3 teams that we could have got in the semi-finals. We wanted Leeds. Hell, we could have even taken Newcastle, but Liverpool, not the ones for the semi-finals. But anyway, we'll worry about that later down the line as Rice has got the ball. Saka up against Williams, goes beyond him. Williams has got to do well to come back at him. Gets inside the penalty area. Romero comes across and shuts the door. Obviously no Pedro Porro at the moment. That 4-game ban starts now for him. A complete disaster as the ball is just picked up on the goal line by the Arsenal keeper. It'd be nice to see that highlight, wouldn't it? Literally claiming it on the goal line as Saliba has the ball. Looks wide, but Destiny is onto that. And Grealish picks it up in front of him. Drives towards goal, gets the shot away. And Timber will head it out. Looked like he shouldered it out, didn't it? Long throw coming. Papsar territory. Now, the long throws have got better since I've given up looking after them. The flick seems to work a little bit better. And then we don't do it. But we do head it on. Heads it down. So keep it on the grass. Into Destiny. Looking through for Papsar. Good run off the ball from him. Can he pick out a teammate? No, he cannot. Saliba taking it away. And Arsenal clear their lines. Gallagher flicks it on. Oh, gets the shot away. Dominic Solanke. Oh, I tell you what, that's close. Free kick to Arsenal. Declan Rice in his kind of territory. Will he go round the wall? Will he go over the wall? He's going to go round it. He's gone round it, but he doesn't get enough curl on it. In towards Papsar. No, he's going to try and take it on his own, is he? He is going to try and take it on his own. And it's probably the worst decision he's made, Jack Grealish, since taking a Tottenham shirt into his hands. And it is a corner to Arsenal. We survive it. We don't need to help them. These guys are good enough to beat us on their own. Saka has got the ball up against Williams. Stands him up. Well done. Zinchenko. In towards Gonzalez. Round the corner. Christian Romero clears it away. Can we pick up the loose ball? Free kick. And Saliba going to go into the book? Yes, he is. Okay. For a shove in the back? That's a bit harsh. Ball in to Gonzalez. There's Saliba. Probably worth putting pressure on him a little bit more now, William Saliba. Given that he is on a yellow card. Declan Rice in the space. Ball into Gonzalez. Back in towards Saliba. Everybody back behind the ball for us. Looking to try and win this ball back high up the pitch. Come with it. That's it. As Saliba picks it up. We will have a look at that actually. Let's do that while I think of it. Attacking. Saliba. Trigger press. Never. Always. Show onto his weaker foot. Don't need to mark him tightly. But we do need to put a bit more pressure on him. Because he's on a yellow card. You might as well take full advantage of an early yellow card, right? Looking for Odegaard. Papsar's come across to try and deal with it, I think. Yes, he has. Odegaard with the shot deflected. Hits Wanyeri. I mean, Odegaard puts it in front. It doesn't really matter. 20 minutes gone. Arsenal lead against the run of play. Yes, confirm the tactical change. As it's down the line for Odegaard. It's a nice 1-2 between the two of them. He's more alive to the situation than Papsar is. And it's an easy effort in the end. And Arsenal lead after 20. On to Gray. Looking back for Grealish. No, Destiny's there. All right. As Solanke inside the penalty area gets the shot away. Offside. Come on, Don. You've got to stay onside. Mr. Solanke, please. Without Strand Larsen, it is becoming a bit of a difficult one for Dominic Solanke. He's having to play week in, week out at the moment. Not that he minds it, but he could really do with another striker. Will Lancashire, I know he's young, but yeah, he's not ready to start week in, week out in the Premier League. We are making our way through to half time with Saka picking up the ball on that left hand side, right in front of me. Just love to stick my leg out, but I can't. Saka going beyond, looking for Havertz. Mickey van der Ven's come across. Why have you crossed over? Don't need to do that. Ball into the penalty area. Wanyeri cuts inside. Second goal for Arsenal. Same thing again. Being allowed to cut in, to chop in. And Wanyeri gives Arsenal a 2-goal lead as we head towards half-time. And our hopes of a top 5 finish are slipping away. We can't win in the Premier League at all. We're going to have to start soon. But in truth, we haven't laid a glove on them. As yet. Grealish trying to reverse that situation. Plays it back into Destiny. Into Grealish again. On towards Archie Gray. Sarr back into Gray. Nice 1-2 between the two of them. Gets the shot away. Sarr, it's deflected. Chance from a set piece. I don't really know what we're going to do at half time. We're going to have to do something. Williams. In towards Kulusevski. Nice ball to Dominic Solanke. He's onside. Oh, he's missed it. As there is the half-time whistle. 2-0 to Arsenal at the break. And in control. Right. What can we do at half-time? We've got so many players that are not performing to the level they need to. Papsar, Grealish, Kulusevski, Dominic Solanke, all in the low 6 points. So we're going to take Jack Grealish off at half-time for Jared Bowen. We're going to take off Kulusevski at half-time for Brennan Johnson. And we're going to take off Pap Sarr at half-time for Lucas Bergvall. That is what we're going to do at the half-time break. See what we can do in the second half. A mountain to climb, but the last time we won at the Emirates, we were 2-0 down at half-time. And we won the game by 3 goals to do. In towards Solanke. Looking... Oh. And Johnson does well to clear up the mess. Can he find a teammate? He finds Nico Williams. The two Welsh lads combining. Ball into the penalty area. Lucas Bergvall! Save! Was it a save? It deflected off of something. And we should have one back. Jarrod Bowen with the corner. It's been a brighter start to the second half from us. But we need to get the reward quickly as Saka is on the counter. 1v1. But look at the amount of white shirts coming back to help him. Nico Williams as though has lost him. And Christian Romero tidies up. The ball is with Arsenal. They have weathered the early storm. We're nearly at the hour as well. We just haven't laid a glove on them. It's going to go towards... Okay. I thought he was going to go short. He didn't. He went longer. Bowen finds Destiny. Back in towards Archie Gray. On towards Lucas Bergvall. Around the corner for Bowen. Plays it on to Bergvall. Chips it through for Solanke, but he is offside. He is offside. Come on, Dominic. You're not Richarlison. Offside flags don't need to be your friend. You can just ignore them. And just stay on side as we pick up the ball with Gallagher. Plays it on to Bowen. Into Gray. Nice ball round the corner for Bergvall. Nice bit of football from Tottenham. First time today we've really seen a bit of pass and move. And then we give it away. Oh. Blimey, he just about kept that in play. And Arsenal, they're going to put themselves in a hole here. Can Dominic Solanke stab it towards goal? He can. And it probably should have been in the net. Bergvall with a long throw. Has started to work a little bit better, the long throw, Lark. As we do win it back. Bergvall into Mickey van der Ven. On towards van der Ven again. Into Destiny. It's got to go into the box, boys and girls. Got to do something with it. Just tapping it around the penalty area, waiting for an opening. Destiny. Oh, I mean, that was your own fault. Slides in, and then, oh, it's a foul, ref. Was it? He was injured, but what? I mean, you can't blame Destiny for that. Down to the corner. In towards Bowen. Chips it towards the far post. I mean, you've got to try and attack it. What is going on today? Bowen again. Can he pick out a teammate in the centre? Will he go down inside the penalty area? He's doing his best to get away. It's another shot blocked behind for a corner. Starting to get ourselves into the game now. It's a shame it's taken us an hour. We have a free kick. We're going to look at maybe another change shortly. Bergvall with the ball short to Bowen. It's got to be shot towards goal. It is shot towards goal. And there's an offside flag gone up. Against? Didn't say. My money was on Dominic Solanke. It was Dominic Solanke. We're going to take him off at this point. Because it's just becoming funny now. Right. But what we're going to do. So Kudus is going to come on. But Bowen's going to go down the middle. And then we're going to take off Destiny Udogie for Bard. And that is our final change of the North London derby. Is it a gamble taking Solanke off? Given that he can't stay on side? No. We can get one back now. We make it a frantic last 25 minutes or so. But it's got to come quickly, this goal. Bard, if it's going to come at all. Looking for Van der Ven. Bard again. It's all tippy-tappy, too close together at the moment. Spread the play, there we go. Romero playing it wide towards Conor Gallagher. Up towards Brennan Johnson. Now you can take on Hikapi. He ain't that good. There we go. Dances beyond him. Takes on Gallagher. Into Bergvall. Onto Gray. The attack is building, but very slowly at the moment. Lucas Bergvall with the shot. Good save from the keeper. It's all well and good. The nice tippy-tappy stuff around the edge of the box. But it's got to go in the back of the net. Boys and girls, as Van der Ven heads it forward. We've got to pick up the second ball. Not on this occasion. Wanyeri picks it up. Into Odegaard. Back into Timber. On towards Wanyeri. On towards Odegaard. Coming towards the penalty area. Danger. Saka's on his own at the far post. Ball into the centre. Havertz drags it wide. In towards Kudus. On to Bergvall. Looking for Jared Bowen. Can't find him. He's going to go out for a throw though. Long one's coming. Starting to put a bit more pressure on that Arsenal goal. But time is running out to get ourselves back in this game. And with passing like that, it ain't going to happen. Gorikes is on. Or Gyökeres. They always get it wrong. Ball into Williams. I mean, we haven't got an advantage there, referee. Absolutely not. And then they get a free kick on halfway. Because Williams was going to play the ball back to Johnson. Johnson was on the floor. They were playing a 1-2 between each other. They've been doing it a lot this afternoon. I'm not sure what advantage we get from that. I'm really not. Saka with the ball. It's just like real life. The referees, they haven't got a bloody clue what's going on. Can we win the header? Bard does win the header. Kudus. Into Bergvall. Tries to dance his way through and he's given Arsenal a free kick. Kai Havertz. I mean, what's Kai Havertz doing back there to start with? Nubel sends it long down the field. And Saliba is the man that heads it forward. Zubimendi picks it up round the corner. Gray picks it up from Rice. It is going to be the late show if it's going to be a late show at all. I think they've cancelled it today, personally. As the ball is picked up and Arsenal winning free kicks all over the park now. And our winless run is going to continue. Our winless run at the Emirates is also going to continue. We've got to desperately try and find a win somewhere between now and the end of the season. We play Newcastle shortly as well. Big game, that one. Saka on the deck. Now, you played the advantage, and it was exactly the same situation. You tried to play the 1-2, and you gave a free kick for that one. As a Tottenham fan, hope is something that you cling to quite often. More often than not, it disappoints. Timber goes towards Gyökeres. Do not let them grab a third goal. They really don't deserve it from the second half. They've hit the post, and it's cleared away. We've definitely had the better of the second half. But we just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. It's going to have to change Wednesday night. We need a goal. Ball is over the top, looking for Bowen. And Hine picks it up, and that should be full time. Those Arsenal fans will be celebrating, going back to the top of the Premier League. Manchester City not winning last night is a big thing at the top of the table. It might lead to these guys winning the title again as they win by 2-0. Not really too much to say about it, to be honest. We were better in the second half, but we've had more shots than Arsenal today. No, we haven't. We've had the same amount of shots as Arsenal today. They were just much more clinical. Odegaard and Wanyeri, near enough carbon copies. Really annoying when you're a manager. And for the first time in my Tottenham career, at least, things are not going as well as they should be. So we lose to Arsenal. Aston Villa beat Manchester United. Liverpool beat Leicester. Newcastle beat Sunderland, so they leapfrog us in the table. Chelsea beat Bristol City. And Ipswich and Brentford have drawn. Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest have drawn. And Brighton and Everton are still to play this weekend. So yeah, we drop to 6th in the table. It's not going well. On goal difference as well, which is quite annoying. But we do still have that game in hand. And it's Chelsea now that are the side looking at us and going, fresh meat. So Arsenal lead the way on 73. Level on points of Manchester City and Aston Villa. Aston Villa on a tremendous run of form. Liverpool 3 points off the top of the table. Bristol City, you would think they are near enough done at this point. 7 points from safety. Leeds are on 22. Leicester on 25. Sunderland losing again on 28. So Fulham's point on Friday is a fairly decent one in the end. And the pressure is starting to build a little bit on myself. The fans are starting to complain that I'm not willing to change from 4-3-3 because it's worked for the best part of 14 months, frankly. So yeah, I'm very much in the Ange Postecoglou camp at the moment, that we stick to what's been working at this point. We might change it. I don't really know what to change it to, if I'm honest. And with such little time left till the end of the season, changing formation now is not probably the way to go. But we come back on Wednesday night for the game with Bayern Munich. Can we get through to the semi-finals of the Champions League as we welcome back Harry Kane, Jed Spence, and loads of other players who have played in the Premier League previously. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.